Hey Beatrice, thanks so much for emailing me with a question. So Beatrice is asking, I am very new and have never landed a speaking role, but also don't want to keep paying so much to be on audition sites. How do I land a speaking role? All right, so this is a good question. Audition sites definitely cost money, especially if you want to start landing speaking roles. There's lots of ways to find auditions, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to answer this question from a few different angles because I don't know all of the details about your current situation. All right. So, first thing is if you are already submitting for speaking roles on those audition websites and you are being invited to audition for them or submit self-tapes, but you're just not booking the roles, in that case, it means that you need to focus more on your audition technique and your acting technique and potentially work with a coach for the scenes. That's a good place to be. It could also mean that you don't look like your headshots and you look different in the audition than they're expecting you to look. Okay? Now, if you're not even able to find any speaking roles to submit to from those audition sites, in that case, there's ways to get auditions for speaking roles by, like, for instance, networking directly with casting directors so that they start offering you the roles. You can also call local film production offices to find out about what roles are happening in your town or location. And you can also make it a priority to focus on getting either an agent or a manager who can actually start submitting you for those speaking roles. Now, networking with casting directors and getting an agent or manager, both of those are easier said than done. And that's why I generally recommend that you pay for casting sites at the beginning and really work on honing your submission technique and your audition technique, meaning like when you submit to roles, you should really do your best to submit properly. And that is like submitting a custom cover letter, sending in a good looking headshot and some clips or footage that shows your acting ability. I have a lot of information on this. It's sort of beyond the scope of what I can answer specifically in this video. However, I'm including links to articles where I go a lot deeper in each of these things. So I have an article called How to Find Auditions. That's really good. It's going to show you exactly where to find these things. I generally do recommend that you pay for at least one audition site. I think like Actors Access, it's affordable. It's like $100 or $200 a year or something. And, you know, a year isn't that bad for constantly being able to submit. Their monthly packages can be a little bit more expensive, but it's totally worth it, in my opinion, if you're looking to grow your acting career. So how to find auditions, that's one of the links. Another one is how to become an actor with no experience. Now, even if you do have experience, I still think that this article will be really helpful for you because it shows you some of the fastest ways to get started with getting more auditions. How to get an agent, I'm including that. If you're still very new, I don't think that it's probably time to get an agent yet. Usually you should wait at least until you have like a year or two of experience. But I'm including that anyway so you can learn about that process. And then two last articles I'm including. One is it's actually not an article, sorry, it's a video, how to network with casting directors without seeming needy. I think that you'll find that really, really helpful. And then finally, an article called Natural Acting, which I just think, you know, if you are going to auditions already and you're just not booking them, perhaps you might want to read that article to just kind of make sure that your acting technique is on point, okay? So I hope that helps. Please make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you get updated whenever I upload new videos. And I appreciate you for taking the time to send in a question.